Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, you're welcome. If you are an old subscriber, you're welcome. Please kindly subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button to always get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you. Now we'll be needing this crinoline. You can use 5 inches width crinolines, 7 inches width. So heart wire, our Alice band, crystal wire. You can get this from bead shop. This is cutter for cotton wire. This is hair stretcher, scissors, measuring tape. So if there are more materials, you see it at the training or as we do this lesson together. Now this is what I've already formed, this crinoline leaf. I'll be dropping a link on how I made it at the comment section. So with this Alice band, you attach your gum, you put your gum on top of it, you apply your gum on top of it. English is not easy. So anyone you want to choose, you choose. So with this strong heart wire, you're gonna do something, just watch. And with this crystal wire, I said you can get this from people selling bead material. This is crystal wire, just the small one that is not thick. This is flexible, it's not thick. So you can see I'm putting my bead inside. So bead is still one of what we'll be needing for this training. That's why you need to follow this training to the end, because there are a lot of things and procedures I will mention in this training you need to learn. So you can see the way it is. So I'll just twist it this way. You can see the way it is. So you can use any crystal bead of your choice. See the way I'm just rolling it around this wire. That used to remind me, did I tell you that this wire, what did I tell you? Is it that the wire is strong or flexible? Please, the mineral wire is the flexible one, and the other one in road distance is a crystal wire. It's not the strong wire that I used, please. What I used is the one that is not strong, because there are two types of heart wire. We have the strong one and we have the flexible one. So I'm using the one that is not strong, which is flexible. So the other one is crystal wire I get from bead material shop. So you can see the way I put my crinoline tube inside. Did I also mention it? So it's still one of the materials needed for this training. So I'll be dropping all these materials at the description and at the comment section just for you to know. You can see the way I am gumming it to the gum I already applied already. That's why you need to allow this gum to gum a bit before you put the crinoline tube inside. You can see that crinoline tube, it draws. You can see what I put here and dragged it. See the remaining that came out. You can see. So it won't be like this, because I still need to put in another tube inside, just for that black Alice band not to be too visible. So that's why I'm applying or putting in another tube inside it so that it will really show. You can see that this one was not enough, so I will just remove it and put in another one that will be enough. I thought it was going to be enough. So as I'm putting this, I'm removing that other one because I don't really need it. It came out just like half or quarter way. Didn't really go around the Alice band. So you can see what I'm doing. So as I'm pushing this, I am kind of dragging it down the other place. So I'll cut out the excess crinoline tube. So you can see the way it is. So this is it. So coming back to this, our wire work. Just watch what we're gonna do next. This wire, the long wire, is about 8 inches. 8 inches. So I'm applying my gum to this place and I'll allow it to dry a bit. So after that, I'll start applying my crinoline leaf. Please, if you don't really know how to do this, I'll drop a link of my YouTube video of where I did this crinoline leaf. So you can see the way I'm just putting it inside here and it is gone. You can put 3, you can put 4, depending on what you want. You can see how this one looks like. So I'm just applying my gum to this area because I want to apply my crinoline tube to it once it is dry a bit. That's why I'm applying gum. Just, you can see I've put in my crinoline tube to it. So as you're putting it in, you use it to secure the crinoline leaf very well as well. You can see I added more crinoline leaf because I was not satisfied with that other one. You need to follow this video to the end if you really want to understand what we are doing. So I am tying this down. I later removed the crinoline leaf because I wanted this place to be tight. So I'm using my matching color of thread to tighten it so that it doesn't go off easily. So as your gum is there, you can use your thread to tie it down a bit before putting this crinoline tube inside. So I'll still gum it again and allow it to gum a bit. Okay, so as it is gumming, I'll bring out the other wire. I told you that this wire is 8 inches each. So these ones I brought out still 8 inches. This very one here is 8 inches. So I brought out my crystal wire again. I'm putting in my bead inside. So I'll still roll it. I want to cut out the excess wire. and twist it this way. So I'll apply it on top of this hot wire and roll it this way. So I'll apply my gum on top of it and still keep it as I handle that other one. I've applied gum to already. So cut out the excess crinoline tube and drag it, because I'll be putting another tube inside it. So that one is just the first layer. So later on, I'll add another tube inside. Yes, you can see the way it looks like. So this is it. I'll still cut out the excess tube. So you can form as many stems as possible. I've formed the first stem and I've kept it. So this is the second stem I am forming. So you can see the way I'm just putting them in. So I am done with my stems. So with this stem like this, I will be rolling it like this just to freestyle. You can see the way it is. So you put in another one and you just freestyle the way you want. You can see what I'm forming. Freestyle. You can give it a lovely design or any design you want to give it. So I'm putting again and I am freestyling the way I want it to be. So this is what you keep doing, and you freestyle to any form or any shape you want it to take. Okay, so you just freestyle. There's this linear wire or hot wire is flexible, so you can roll it to any shape you want. That is just the advantage of it. So just make it look good and in order, just the way you want it to be. You can just put in and freestyle whichever way you want it to look. You just need to fix it and try freestyling to your taste. So as I said, all this boils down to what you want or how you want your fascinator to look. So you just roll it down. I'm just checking to know how it looks. So you freestyle, take it to any shape you want it to look like. So this is it. You can use your gum to gum that ending part and use your trimming to cover it up. So with this hair stretcher or stretcher, any stretcher you have that stretches, this is my hair stretcher. I'm using it to make this place to look curly. It needs to be hot but not too hot so that it doesn't damage your crinoline. So you can use it to put it down to the shape you want. So this is how it looks like when it is worn on a manicure head. So I'm going to do some finishing touches and use my stretcher to stretch it very well. Thanks for watching. Bye.